2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bruhcast, episode 4. I'm here with Ojas and Oliver, and I'm Ethan, opening up the Bruhcast to everyone. So, guys, how's your week's been?
Meh.
Meh,
Pretty good, I guess. I don't know.
pretty meh, and pretty good, I guess. Solid takes on your weeks. My week has been pretty uneventful.
Yeah, that summarizes my week as well.
Other than my stats teacher just putting in my grade out of 100 rather than out of 10. So my stats grade for a little while was a 28%.
Nice.
It was great. It was wonderful. Totally didn't freak me out or anything. Who can relate?
Woo.
Oh no, we're gonna get DMCA, more music lyrics.
It's okay. Logic is pretty chill.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's not one of those guys. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, school's been okay. I'm just like, I just want to go outside already, but like, I know that the stay at home is going to be probably extended till June, at least in our state here, but, you know.
It's pretty sad when the highlights of my week are going to be I made pizza and I went out and got Panda Express.
For me, it's like finally being that boss in like Sekiro, which took me like 100 tries.
You didn't get Cars the video game?
I did no. I thought I told you that last week. No, I got I
Oh
just
wait, no, that's right, you did.
I'll probably get it on sale for sure though. I'm it's definitely a thing I'll snag on sale.
You know what they should do? They should definitely reboot that series.
I would be so down for a Cars reboot. Like the Cars 2 video game wasn't good, but like something like a reboot of like the original Cars game, like Mater Nation and the first one, like the open world one. I would be so down for that, and I would pay a full 60 for that reboot.
Was it made by THQ?
It was made by THQ, so who knows? They did remake Battle Before Bikini Bottom, right? Or
I thought THQ went under. Maybe they got bought out. Oh,
I think THQ Nordic is still around, and they're remastering one of the SpongeBob games. I don't know. Maybe they could
Oh yeah.
remaster. Yeah.
I
Um.
saw that.
Yeah. So maybe who knows? Maybe it'd be awesome if they managed to reboot the Cars game. That would be amazing if they did. But I don't know.
I don't know. If I want any series to get rebooted, it would probably be Saints Row. To me, it just felt like the one thing that GTA, it was even more over the top than GTA was, and I just felt like it was such a fun series to play with. It definitely needed some enhancements in certain areas, but other than that, I mean, it was one of my favorite series to enjoy, or that I enjoyed,
I remember it had
because
a
of how over the
re-release.
top and crazy it was.
I remember it had a re-release on the next gen consoles. I think even on the Switch very recently. I'm not sure if it was an enhanced edition, but there was some sort of re-release. But I don't know if it was like an actual reboot. But oh, are you talking about like a
Yeah,
new
no,
entry?
it was a remaster, but yeah, I would love to see an actual like re-entry into the series, just something to come back at,
Why haven't they made a
something
new
that is.
entry?
I think their company actually went under.
Oh, that's sad.
I know,
I know
and
they're
I'm just like, they're a solid IP with a good base, and it's just sad to see them,
yeah, for sure. I remember playing it. I remember my friend would have his computer in middle school, and then like he would always have like Saints Row playing Saints Row. It was a fun game for sure. I think I really want to try it when I get the chance. Uh,
definitely do.
yeah, for sure. It'll definitely be on my list. Um, yeah, I know. Speaking of that, I know like they're
Oh,
finally remastering. What, Oliver?
oh yeah. THQ is working on the rehydrated version of Battle of Bikini Bottom. It
Yeah,
seems
that's the
like.
game. Yeah, that's why I would love if after that they managed to reboot the cards games, even though it would be probably a low probability. Um,
I mean, THQ's been kind of in like financial hell for the past like 5 years, just because that movie games have just really not been that popular.
yeah, it sucks though because they really made some awesome quality movie games.
No, there were some great ones out there. I
Yeah.
mean, like a lot of them were for the PS2, and
Hmm.
practically every one of them were for the PlayStation 2.
Also, the Wii
But
had its fair share of stuff too.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You know what was kind of crazy is that the Ratatouille game was open world.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Y'all remember the Wally game? That was really fun
I,
too.
I saw it on the shelves. I never picked it up.
That was a fun game. That was really good. A lot of the old Disney Pixar games were really good too. Yeah, like Wall-E, Cars, Ratatouille, all of them were really good back in the day.
Yeah, I really, really wish that some games would just get. I mean, movie titles would be cool to see some reboots. I mean, it's not like you're gonna see a reboot of Ratatouille, the video game, unfortunately.
Unless the second one ever gets made, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
yeah.
They did you reuse the assets from for Linguini and onward.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they did. Now that you say that. Also, I think to our audience, sadly, Alec can't be here with us as he's busy with
Yeah,
other
that's
endeavors.
right. He's
Yeah,
got
so
his own things going on. He's just abandoned us.
yeah, but he'll be back next.
Yeah.
He should be back by next week. But as of now,
Oh,
yeah, he's a bit absent for this episode. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, for sure. I think like yeah, a lot of the Disney Pixar stuff back in the day were like really good. We had some awesome. I mean, I know like, obviously the gaming landscape changed a bit, obviously, but there's
a
some
lot.
a lot. Yeah,
They
so
could find a way to incorporate microtransactions into that.
I know
maybe
that there
not.
was a
Wait,
oh,
what
there was a
was
Cars 3 game that came out like a few years ago.
was there? I mean,
Oh yeah,
was it
Yeah.
anything good though?
I'm not sure. I heard it was
probably not.
decent.
Ah, man, I just want like something like an open world because I mean, I remember there was a Cars 2 game, but then I got disappointed that it wasn't an open world. Driven to Win. Let me see. Cars 3, Driven to Win. Let's
Do you
see.
guys remember Midnight Club? That series? It was another
Yeah, I remember the game
Rockstar
too.
series.
Yeah.
That was such a good series. I think it needs a new title in it. Honestly, like
Uh,
Rockstar has just been sleeping on everything that isn't Red Dead or GTA, and Bully also needs to get a reboot, and Rockstar's Table Tennis needs a reboot.
yeah, man. Rockstar just changed as a company over the years. For me at least, I don't know. Like I know GTA 5 was supposed to get a bunch of like story DLC, but then now they just focused entirely on multiplayer, which really
Well, it's because
sucks.
they found out that microtransactions bring in the moolah,
Yeah, that's true.
and a lot of people had GTA 5, so they're like, eh.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I still do really like I don't know. I mean, no hate against Rockstar. I still love all their single player games, but like,
No,
man,
they've got a bunch of great titles, but I mean,
yeah.
like, if there's one thing that's just absolutely trashed the gaming world, it has been microtransactions.
I agree. I mean, if they're like cosmetic and stuff and they don't affect gameplay, I have no issue with doing it. Like
I
Battlefield.
don't know. I still kind of got an issue with cosmetics now and cosmetic sales on it. I mean, like, there's no like initiative to just go out and buy or like actually go out and earn it. Like, you remember if you guys ever played like Call of Duty back in the day, especially with Modern Warfare 2,
Hmm.
if you had those false skins on your guns, you had some serious clout in the game.
Yeah, I think same thing with Halo too. Back in the day, if you had that, obviously if you had Master
On armor.
Chief's, yeah, Master Chief's armor, that means you beat the game on Legendary and you're really freaking good.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. I know at least I think that sort of progression is coming back a bit. I know, for example, like in like if we want to go for a relatively modern example, like Battlefront 2. I mean, ever since they removed the microtransaction stuff, I mean, I think they did the best way of balancing it. Yeah, sure, you can purchase it with crystals, but it's not like. But now they're implementing skins like you can get them through like milestones or certain accomplishments and stuff.
I
Uh,
like how the Master Chief Collection is kind of for its multiplayer, at least in Reach, because that's where I know the experience is from.
mhm.
You actually have to earn the rewards. And
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
you
like
do
that for
all
sure.
that.
I'm yeah.
That progression is really nice. I
I
remember
like
there
the
was a way that in the original game you would basically earn points, and then you would select what you wanted to buy,
yeah,
and you would
yeah.
unlock stuff during certain levels.
Hmm.
I thought was great, but I mean, this new system works out fine.
Yeah, I don't get the hate against it. I actually really enjoy the new system. I think it's fantastic. I think my only gripe with it is the EXP progression, but I think they finally upped it since quarantine happened.
What do
But
you mean? What do you mean I can't buy my diamond guns to get some clout in the game?
yeah, but nah, I feel you on that. I really like the reach progression system and everything too. Oliver, you got anything else to add? Or...
No, I don't really play Reach that much, so
Yeah,
No, this is
I
just on
can't really comment.
microtransactions in general. I don't
Eh,
know. I've kind of gone to be more of a single player person when it comes to video games.
that's fair. Yeah.
yeah, me too. I
I'm
don't really
not,
mind transactions because I don't really, yeah, it just doesn't bother or doesn't affect me either way. So
I'm like,
I don't know.
I,
I just felt they're like absolute like they were absolutely so ham-fisted into Battlefield, and I love Battlefield. I've been playing it for a really long time.
which one? 5 or
Well, I started out with Bad Company, and I really haven't played much of 5. I'm just not a big fan of it, but like they still did it in 1 and I think they did it in 4. They definitely did it in Hardline though.
I don't know. 4 and Hardline weren't that obnoxious. I mean, most of it were just a couple of gun skins, and that's really about it. And if you get Premium Edition, you pretty much got all the skins.
Yeah.
And it's like
I'm
dirt.
glad that
Hardline.
Yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of
glad that
Hardline,
Battlefront 2 kind of had a redemption story.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just waiting on that Scarif update. It's just, oh my god, it's taking forever. But I guess with the whole quarantine thing, I guess it's understandable.
I used to really, really dislike Battlefront 2 when it first came out and I first tried it out.
Hmm.
But yeah, they really did fix that game. And to me, honest, sometimes I enjoy it more than Battlefield 1, but I'll still whip out Battlefield 1. That's one of my favorite Battlefields.
I think, yeah, I agree with you for that. I think honestly, I started loving Battlefront 2 a lot more when they finally introduced the classic conquest mode. I mean, Galactic Assault was pretty decent, but co-op and like
Co-op is so much fun.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
if I had to say what was probably my favorite addition in the game, it's definitely co-op. I think that takes. I mean, I love Capital Supremacy as well, but I think co-op takes it. I think above a notch. It's like it has that feel of the old Battlefront. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
no, I definitely get that.
like that. I like that a lot. I mean, I like Capital.
That
Yeah, go on.
I'd love to see it in a single player mode or like a LAN party, but I
There was
know that that's definitely not going to happen.
no. There was a data mine recently that some people were data mining. They're working on an offline version of co-op.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're probably going to add it to instant action in the next update, hopefully. But people were data mining that there was an offline co-op in the works.
Okay, that might be the best news I've heard about Battlefront 2 in a long time.
I really hope they do implement it.
Other than that, they fixed the vehicles and they got themselves a perfect game right there.
Yeah, I agree. That's my only gripe. I
There's so
think.
much more.
Yeah, go on.
There's so much more pride and accomplishment in this game now.
Oh. That I do agree with.
Yeah, I games that lack pride and accomplishment just really don't work.
They don't work. They just don't work.
Speaking of lack of pride and accomplishment, Fallout 76 just got its NPC update.
I don't know, man. I've been like really 50-50 on it. I saw some gameplay and I I, I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's
I've seen modders though kind of do that whole thing though with 76.
well,
I mean,
like adding the NPCs.
yeah, adding the NPCs and then doing a better job than Bethesda because Bethesda they're lazy now. They're a very lazy quick grab company. They remind me a lot now of Konami and how they were a few years ago.
Oh, well, I mean, Konami is still a bit cash grabby, but I mean, did you see the new
Well,
Wasteland?
no, Konami's Metal Gear Survive reminds me so much of Fallout 76.
I
Those two
wouldn't. I
such
wouldn't.
similar games.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as that. At least like 76 is getting support, and the NPC update at least revamped the entire main story. Like they at least did that. Survived, and I don't remember it getting any like support whatsoever, even
That's
after launch.
true. That's true, but I mean, like Fallout 76 in general is still just a broken mess. I mean,
They fixed a lot of the. I mean, if there's a free weekend again, I'd be more than happy to try it, just so I can get my own fair opinion on it. I did try
realistically, sorry, Ojas, but I think that they should just make the game free at this point.
I don't know about. I don't know.
I mean, they're doing Fallout first. They've got the Atomic Shop. You make the game free, you'll get more people to like it, and then you'll get more people to buy the Atomic Shop.
That's
I'm
a fair
not
point.
I'm not a major fan. I actually hate 76, but like if they want people to get to buy stuff from the Atomic Shop, they should just make it free.
That's fair. Yeah.
You don't just make a $60 game have an in-game shop, or now it's $20, but
40.
you're paying for a game. 40?
Yeah, it's 40.
Are you kidding me?
It is 40. Yeah. If it was 20, but I do agree with that. I think it should have launched at a lower price, in my opinion. At least
Well, it was on sale like a week after it came out,
76.
if I recall. Well, okay, like a few weeks after. It was like really close to Black Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
kind of dropped it for Black Friday sales, and then they never brought it up from the Black Friday sales.
I mean, the one nice thing I remember they did is
Which
that
that isn't a sale. That's called a price cut.
They did a nice thing though. I know, like for people who, for I mean, I remember you guys remember how it was exclusively on the Bethesda launcher, and it
Yeah.
recently launched on Steam. The nice thing is, at least for people who had the Bethesda launcher, they pretty much instantly got a free copy on Steam, which is nice. I think.
Wow, they did one little good thing.
I mean, that's I guess I mean,
I'll just dig into the bag of the 76 problems, such as the bag, Nuka rum or whatever the rum brand that they tried to come out with pre-game, giving you 400 atomic points if you didn't like the crappy nylon bag that they gave you, when 400 atomic points is like $5 in the store.
yeah, the nylon bag thing was not good.
Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate.
Like with them.
Ugh, God, that game is now No Man's Sky. Beautiful.
Y'all need to try that game. That's one of the
Now,
games.
if you have the money between Fallout 76 and No Man's Sky, you got to pick No Man's
No
Sky.
Man's Sky, yeah, I would say if you had the choice, go with No Man's Sky, like undoubtedly. The team is like really transparent with what they update. They've I think now switched their updating model a bit. Now they're delivering updates even faster now, like more content updates faster. Um, Last month we got like a new ship type, and then this month we got mechs and a space exploration update. They've just been doing a really fantastic job with it overall, and for an indie studio, the scale of game they created, it's just impressive.
How long have we been on recording right now?
We've been online for about 16 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. You know what
Wow.
else is cool? Raycon earbuds.
What? What are
I'm just
those?
kidding. No, it's like one of the big YouTube ad sponsorships nowadays. Like
Raid Shadow.
Raycon will sponsor anybody. Raid Shadow Legends will sponsor
Are those
anybody.
those really like shady cheap earbuds or something that like sponsor?
No, they're kind of expensive. They're like $90.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know how bad they actually are because they give out free ones to their sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean they might be good.
I don't know, man. I
I
mean, are the
haven't heard
AirPod
anything
clones?
bad. I haven't heard. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But I haven't heard anything bad about Raycon.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like all I've been hearing it is from people who get paid by them. But you know what? If you really want to save your money, you use the 15% off code for Raycons, and then you use Honey, a browser extension.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Wow, I can't
And
really.
what's amazing is that you can hear all those great things, or you can use your Raycons to hear the great game Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh.
We are selling out in the broadcast.
And we're not even getting paid for it.
I know.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ugh, hell yeah.
Hey, any of those companies,
Did you see?
Raycon, Honey, Raid Shadow Legends, come on, just hit us, hit up our emails, so you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Wait, what were you saying, Oliver?
Did you guys see Disney and Marvel's newest? Well, one of their newest movies, Avengers Endgame. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
now
I didn't hear
Blu-ray
about
and
that
Disney
one.
Plus.
I didn't hear
Wow,
about
that's
that
pretty
one. I didn't
cool.
even hear about that streaming service. It's pretty niche, not gonna lie. My favorite indie show,
Oh,
yeah, my favorite indie show is The Mandalorian. I don't know if you guys heard of
Season
it.
2 coming out
Yeah.
later
no
this
way.
year,
Oh, there's a
or
season two.
earlier next year.
Wow, I
Did
can't.
you guys hear that BBC has created their own streaming service? The BBC, the British Broadcasting
Yeah,
System.
Nice.
no, but they made that one. What would they stream? Well, I mean, I think I heard they have a
Doctor
decent
Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who,
They,
exclusively
yeah,
Doctor Who, and then Sherlock
that's
Holmes,
probably why
and
most
that's
people will
it.
buy it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone there is a huge fan of that, so I can't.
I feel like they're probably going to require their people to buy it because
Yeah,
you know how they have to buy their TV licenses over there.
yeah.
Yeah, they're probably going to
Got a
have to buy that.
license.
Got a license for that.
Got a
Gold
license for going outside.
And now we're gonna have a bunch of angry people in the British, or I mean, from the we're gonna have a bunch of angry British people in our comments talking about how we don't have healthcare in school shootings. Oh wait, we just got demonetized for me saying that. I am so sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's better than precasting Alec.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You know what? I really can't stand if you've ever gotten into an argument with someone who's British, they will do the exact same arguments
Oh
against you
yeah.
every single time. Healthcare and the gun thing. I'm not going to say it anymore. I mean, I already said it, but
I don't know. I mean, I guess I enjoyed my time in London. I remember we went there.
No, I'm just saying online. There are a bunch of salty Brits.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about in person. I'm talking about online.
Oh,
Those
okay.
people.
No, I went to London a couple of times. It's a really nice place. The Indian food there, it's bomb. Like, it's
Is it
fantastic.
better? Yeah.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
it seems like the Animal Crossing update is out now.
Whoa, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, about to
You
finesse
heard it
some.
here first, folks. It just dropped live.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro. Gonna finna cop some counterfeit art.
All right. I'm downloading Pokemon Shield right now. I gotta stop it then.
Oh, you got shield?
Ouch.
Ah,
Yeah.
let's go. I'll
Or
trade
I
you.
got Sword.
Oh, you got sword. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll trade you. I have a bunch of shinies if you want them. So like, I'll trade you a couple.
Oh, I don't know how to
I
pause
do
an
not
update.
play the Pokemon. And
Click on the game application, and then there should be once you click on it, it'll show you the download status. I think you just hit pause or cancel. I think I don't know. Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to cancel, but I guess I should. I guess I will.
Okay. I think if you hit cancel, it also does the same as pause, but it's fine either way. And I'm sorry for the background
Yeah.
noise. I think
I
Is
don't
someone hitting a
notice it.
vape in your background?
no, it's just Chef Diogi's are cooking something.
All right, time to go to the art gallery and see what's
Call
up.
me Chef Yogi. That video is like almost a year old now.
Chef Diogi.
You can find that on our Instagram at 2 Minute Studios. If you scroll down, it's a throwback post of Ojas grilling on my grill. He's
Grilling.
some corn.
Grill season. Better times.
Yeah, and he just says
Everyone's
"Holy
talking
shit."
about lockdown this, quarantine this. I just want to grill, dang it.
Same, honestly. Unironically, that's how I feel right now.
I mean, if you have a grill and a backyard, you're pretty Gucci.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You boys
But
want to
you're
come
going
over
into
and
your
grill?
backyard and you're infecting someone somehow if you're in your backyard.
Yeah, that's just evil. Why aren't you wearing your N95 in your own backyard? I saw someone doing that in my neighborhood, and I'm why, dude? You're like 100 feet away from me.
Honestly, I get really anxious when I'm like I don't really go for walks anymore because like the last time I went for walks, there were just so many people, so I get like so nervous. I'm like, I should go to this side of the road. Oh, there's people walking. I gotta go this side. It's just like I just get really anxious when I walk, like because I don't want to catch it. I don't know how you.
I just cover people in hand sanitizer if I even like come within 20 feet of them.
Oh, that's a.
I have a super soaker full of hand sanitizer, and I just spray them down with it.
Oh, thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Single-handedly curing the virus.
Ethan Myers.
The only way to single-handedly cure the virus is to use essential oils.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go to Gwyneth
And
Paltrow.
buy a Nintendo Switch Pro controller from the dude who's trying to scalp it for $160.
That's awful. 160 for a pro controller?
I'm just joking about
Oh.
that. I don't actually know if that's happening.
Oh, no.
If you
Let's
go
see.
on eBay and you look up Nintendo Switch and you look up any of the products that are being sold on there, you will see them being sold for like $500. I've even seen as high as $600 for a Nintendo Switch.
The Switches are being scalped. The pro controllers, I don't think so. I saw them on sale at Walmart for I think actually just a couple days ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting scalped at least, but yeah, it is pretty crappy what's happening with the Switches right now with how they're getting scalped.
$550.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
I'm kind of glad I got mine like relatively before the whole thing happened.
I
What?
heard a great idea from this YouTuber. He's kind of small. His name's Some Ordinary Gamers. He has about almost 2 million subscribers. But he was talking about the Xbox Series X, and he was talking about how with its power being like mid to high tier, even for PC gaming, he was talking about the idea of making it like 500 gigabytes on the hard drive dedicated to the Xbox Series X, and then 500 gigabytes on the hard drive dedicated to running Windows 10 and making it a PC essentially.
There's
So
been
you could either run it.
yeah.
That would be one of the greatest things ever. I think that would have this. That would easily win the console war right there.
I would love if they did that. I know they're saying that power wise, the next gen consoles are supposed to be on par with like they'll be like the price we have right now, $500 for
Yeah.
it will be on par with like I think like $1,400 or $1,500 PCs once they come out, And I'm hoping that's gonna like give Nvidia the wake up call to make their graphics hardware so much more cheaper, and we can make.
Yeah.
I really hope, because graphics cards, like, as someone who builds, like, who's
Well,
into.
people are bit mining.
Well, no. The bit mining thing has died down. It's just Nvidia's, like, they know they can get away with the higher prices because everyone got into PC gaming in like this last decade because of.
And Radeon is just not doing anything.
They've been making small improvements across the board, but even their like graphics cards are kind of like price creeping too, even if they're a bit cheaper than Nvidia. But I'm hoping this kind of gives them, lights a fire.
I mean, if Xbox Series X runs Windows 10, I mean, I also heard that it basically runs everything on like the whole Xbox system kind of runs on a VM
Mm-hmm.
right now anyways.
Yeah.
So, if the Xbox One X can run Windows 10 and launch Steam and do PC gaming as well as Xbox gaming, because let's be fair, Microsoft does not care about the Xbox OS. They only care about their titles and if people have Windows 10.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's their strategy. Is just all under Windows, pretty much.
I mean, if they did that and it sold for $500, I'm not gonna lie, I would buy it immediately.
I would
Pre-order it and
too.
everything.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean,
Honestly.
people might just shit on it for the looks, but I think that having it just sitting right there on my desk with a nice monitor, and it's $500,
And you could do 4K gaming with it. I mean,
and I could edit videos and I could edit photos on it, and I could do 4K gaming, and I could run Steam on it and the Xbox Live Store.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, no complaints. I would definitely
I'd
do
get
it.
Game Pass too with it as well.
Yeah, as well. Game Pass is excellent.
Oh yeah.
I'll shill for that any day. Game Pass is fantastic.
Also, I've heard some stuff about the PS5. Not as impressive as the Xbox One X.
We'll see. I mean, Sony hasn't unveiled a lot of their exclusives they're releasing for the PS5. Like, I mean, for Xbox, we know. I think, there was like one or two games I remember, but there was also obviously Halo Infinite, coming out for it as well. But we have to just see what Sony's planning. I think Last of Us 2 is coming out on it. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Probably, yeah. Also, the Spider-Man sequel, for the
Oh,
PS4
yeah.
version, that's coming out
I
too.
feel like if they really also wanted to really push the Xbox One X, they'd do a sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day,
Conqueror's
or
Bad.
like a new Banjo, or like just a bunch of new
Oh,
Rareware
yeah.
games.
Oh yeah, I would be.
Kazooie.
Yeah, I would love a new Banjo.
That could
It's a
really
Smash,
help push
so
that
why not?
console.
That's true. Yeah, I would love a rare collection on the Switch though. But I mean, yeah, a new Banjo collection for like the Xbox or PC
It's so weird to think that Microsoft owns Rare.
yeah, it is. It is odd. But yeah, I would be so down for a Banjo collection that just releases on the PC, Xbox, and Switch. I'd be so down for that.
I mean, Microsoft and Nintendo are actually pretty buddy.
That's the weirdest thing for me in these recent years.
I mean,
yeah.
the thing is that they don't have competing markets.
They don't. Yeah, Sony and Nintendo obviously have to compete over Japan.
And Microsoft and Nintendo are the big slugfest of all the consoles for the past 20 years.
Yeah, but that's still weird to me that like Nintendo and Microsoft are buddy. I remember apparently the whole story with Banjo Kazooie, Nintendo they were like asking, hey yo, can we use Banjo? And Microsoft's like, yeah sure, go for it. And then that's literally it. And then Sakurai just made the character, and then they were cool with it.
Unlike Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
That was BS. I was mad about that. I mean, like, he wasn't like Sora's not my top pick, but like who was it? Disney or Square Enix that blocked it?
Yeah.
It was probably Square Enix.
Yeah, I think
it was Disney too, to be honest.
Really? Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me.
probably
What's
both.
weird, Disney has actually worked with Nintendo longer than any of.
Yeah, I know Disney like re-released a bunch of their old games on the Switch recently.
No, I mean like back when Nintendo was just doing their making like playing cards.
Mhm.
Oh,
Their
yeah, I
first
remember
cards
that.
geared towards children were actually like Mickey Mouse themed and.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna have to reference the YouTuber Scott the Woz there.
Scott the Was.
Hey, I have to reference YouTubers when I get their stuff from them. I mean,
That's no, yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be kind of a dick move not to do that.
Of course, yeah. No worries. Yeah.
According to this one YouTuber, Chicago is a windy city, and the second city, and the city in the garden.
Speaking of 2-Minute Studios projects, I feel like the broadcast should be a really good way to update our fans on what's coming out. So I've actually got a new series kind of based around photography and cameras coming out soon. I'm thinking about dropping the videos on Friday, the day after the broadcast comes out. and I'm actually really excited to drop this. I mean, my last series was not so good. I'm gonna admit that I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't really want to make it towards the end of it, but this one I am absolutely very excited to put out.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, this is probably the first time I'm telling you guys too. Yeah, I started work on the Doom Eternal trailer. I've been working on it for the past week or so. Um,
Yes.
so yeah, yeah, I'm making another. I mean, seeing how the Battlefront 2 trailer got a lot of views. I'm working on another game trailer now for Doom Eternal, which is a game I absolutely love, and it's probably one of my favorite FPS games of all time. So I started editing it this past week. I'm not sure. I can't really give a deadline on when it's coming out. But it's in the works, and hopefully I'll have it out like in the coming weeks for sure.
I currently don't have anything I'm working on. Well, I guess the Nintendo Switch trailer that I've been thinking about, but nothing else besides that.
So
Um.
speaking about that original Nintendo Switch trailer that you guys made,
Mhm.
I finally noticed that Oliver and I were both wearing jeans, both wearing a black shirt and a black sweatshirt, and both wearing Cubs hats, and both had glasses on. It's we were low key matching.
That's
It's
cute.
almost it's weird to think about.
You two should kiss now.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Ojas.
You don't want to kiss the homies?
No, only good night.
Oh, okay. Good point.
So after the call.
After the call, all right, I'll be there. Also, speaking of other projects, well, there's this one project we've been considering. Since we're all under a quarantine, I think Ethan and Oliver definitely know what I'm talking about. There's some lost footage we had for the project that started us
Oh
all,
yeah.
the locker
Oh yeah.
banks. We've again, we'll probably discuss the detail. We'll probably discuss.
We've kind of been talking about releasing it almost the documentary style of what happened. In some respects, I mean,
Yeah, we're still.
Wait,
We want to release it for
wait.
sure. Oh, go on.
No, I can't say. Or I couldn't hear you. You guys were cutting out. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, well yeah, like Ethan's saying, we want to make it more documentary style, but um, yeah, I mean, for me at least, and I guess I mean, I think, well, I mean, everyone, and also I guess the people who were also in that episode specifically were really, really want that to see it released, and I guess with the quarantine right now, we've just been talking on whether or not it might be a good idea to release it, because since we don't have much going on right now, um, in terms of what we can edit and everything, and I think it would just be a really fun project to put together and release.
this is an inside scoop for anybody who stays in this long. You can actually hear the thought process of 2 Minute Studios when it comes to a new project.
Yes, it is.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Sure is.
Epic.
Epic indeed.
I'm
So,
trying to find the art gallery. I don't know where it is.
I think you had to upgrade it or something. That's what they said.
No, I did update the game, and I'm in the museum, but I
No,
don't
no,
know
no.
where it
The,
is.
the museum has to be upgraded or something. That's what they said.
Uh,
I don't know. I'll probably check it out after.
can't you like hit villagers on the head or something in Animal Crossing,
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
and then they might leave?
Yeah.
Me
I-
buying Animal Crossing just so I can hit.
all right, so
all
what were you
my
saying,
villagers.
Ethan?
What was I saying?
Yeah. He's saying that he would hit. He's gonna if he buys Animal Crossing, he would hit villagers in the head.
That's all I buy it for.
Yeah, that's an Ethan moment.
0 villagers in my village.
I don't know. Like I know you can kick out your villagers in Animal Crossing, but like I have like even though I mean there's like two villagers. I have like one villager I wanted, which is Roald. But honestly, I like my villager. Like
Oh,
wait, what?
that's a good one. Yeah, rolled.
Rolled, yeah, but like at the same time, I just like my current villager so much. I have like this one little chicken thing who's in
Yeah,
like
so
knight armor.
Hook.
Like his like house is like all like knights themed basically, and he just wears knight armor. I call him the Deuce Default villager. So, like yeah, like I would hate to
He's
kick.
about to launch the next crusade.
Yeah, bro, like it's so cool. Like his like entire house is like knight themed and everything. It's like I would hate to kick that guy out. He's like easily one of my favorite villagers right now. I have a lot of
Animal
villagers who are. What? Sorry.
Animal Crossing is just The Sims, but for Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess. I guess you could say that.
Very
Yeah.
unpopular.
I'd say it's better.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's better than The Sims. There's a lot of games that are better than The Sims. Like, literally, even SimCity got surpassed.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
I mean, City Skylines is like the best city building game ever made, but
That game is like really deep. I mean, I saw some gameplay of it recently. It's like,
dude, it's very deep, and I love playing it.
mm-hmm.
Straight up, everybody, like, in that game, there is one issue, and that is when it comes to traffic, everybody likes piling up in one lane. So you'll have traffic that backs up for 5 miles, but every other lane of the highway is clear.
Sounds
So
like
it's
bad.
just like,
Sounds like bad AI.
I mean, in that respect, yeah, that's the only time there really is bad AI. But I mean, there's so many AI in the games because, like, it's a city builder.
Yeah, that's true. I speaking of games, I've been beta testing the Halo 2 PC port. For I mean, like I got selected for the beta testing to test it right
No
now.
assault rifle, 2 out of 10.
No, yeah, that's true. No assault rifle, but the battle rifle is really fun to use. So I mean, also it's fun to shred people with the SMG as well. It
I
plays
just
really
love how
well.
they were like,
Wait,
how
what?
they just took out the assault rifle and they're like, oh yeah, it's not here.
But I mean, Halo 3 they did add it back and alongside with all
Yeah,
the
but
other.
it was
Yeah.
low key. The Halo 3 assault rifle is the worst weapon in all of Halo.
Really, like I love Reach, but honestly, that full title has to go with Reach. I do not like using the Reach assault rifle.
At least it feels like it's got some power behind.
Really, I
In
thought
three,
three's.
it feels like a pea shooter.
I don't know. I have opposite thoughts. I felt like threes actually felt decent to use, but then Reach is like a peace shooter, unless you're like super close range.
I don't know. I just like the DMR starts in Halo Reach.
That's true. Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, but yeah, I'm surprised how like fast these like Halos have been releasing. Like they're testing everything in this game. Like usually, back when they were testing Reach or whatever, they were only testing out like they had to do 4 tests for it, and it was like for like each feature, like maybe they'll do like one campaign level or something they'll test, and then now they're like testing like now they're just testing everything like all almost all the campaign levels, all the multiplayer modes.
Oliver, 100%. When Forge comes out, you should definitely snag Reach.
Yeah, we'll make the locker banks in Forge. It'll be an infection map.
Oh no.
So I found out some pretty big news about Animal Crossing New Horizons.
What is that?
Apparently the new update supports cloud saves.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
finally.
That's what it seems. Yeah, I saw it on Reddit.
Bro, I saw that one post on Reddit where like some dude's girlfriend like lost all her like.
Oh yeah, that was like
So
yesterday, right?
the
Yeah.
Switch doesn't have an internet browser.
Not yet.
I don't think it's ever gonna come. You want to know?
Why?
It's because on the Wii U and the Wii systems that had internet browser live leak.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what about Live Leak? I'm confused.
On the Wii and Wii U internet browsers, you could look up live leak. You could literally watch people die on the Wii and Wii U.
I could look up Live Leak on my computer right now.
That's true, but Nintendo is trying to get that.
Oh, like that? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. But then again, I mean, they've been allowing a lot more mature games on their on their system.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I don't think they want 18 plus content to be leaked on, or I mean to be watched on the Nintendo Switch.
yeah, that's true. We'll see. I mean, they did actually add some pretty complex features. I mean, they did add button remapping, which I never thought would come to the Switch.
Button mapping, rated M for mature.
That's true. I was Nah, yeah, back to the topic of Halo. Yeah, I've been paid to test it and stuff, and it's been running really well. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, I'm glad that now Animal Crossing supports cloud saves though. That was like, cause that's what I'm really worried about. Because if, say, my save gets corrupted or anything, that would suck to lose everything.
That would.
Isn't Pokemon like kind of the same story
Yeah, that doesn't support cloud
right
saves.
now?
Yeah, it doesn't support cloud saves, but you can transfer your data to another system.
Okay,
Which is-
that
I
makes
still
sense.
can't believe Reggie's not the head of Nintendo of America.
Anymore, yeah, which stinks. I miss him.
Didn't he have a pretty long run though?
He did have a
He
really
did.
long
He
run.
had like a 20-year long run. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, so I guess he does deserve the break.
He just ends up becoming the full-on president of Nintendo.
I'd be down for that.
He takes what's his name's position. I think
Uh,
I literally just sent a photo of him with all that.
no. Miyamoto is a developer. The other dude,
Oh.
the other dude, he replaced Iwata because Iwata passed away.
Yeah.
About I don't know who the other dude is, but yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
So speaking of more American things, we've got the NFL draft tomorrow, and wow, could you imagine you just hang up on the call when you get the call drafted, and it's just like you decline the Skype call live to everyone. You just straight up decline the Skype call. You're like, nah, I don't want it. I only answer calls for my mother. This could be scam.
Anything interesting that we saw in the NFL draft?
Well, it starts tomorrow, so I put in my predictions today.
Are you on like a betting thing with your friends or something like that?
I just put it in for like this like big sweepstakes that ESPN is having because ESPN does that for literally any sports thing. I
Okay.
swear to God, bettors nowadays, guess what the big sport to bet on is now?
What?
Korean baseball. Baseball in South Korea is the biggest bet on right now because it is the only.
Yeah, because I think South Korea like wrapped up their situation on the corona.
Well, they just started opening up like sport or like sports again, but not like audiences. Just the sports are going on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I
can't wait to bet on Korean baseball.
Korean baseball. What's going on with Kim Jong Un? Speaking of Korea.
Oh, apparently, according to U.S. intelligence, he fell into a little bit of a coma.
That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if it's like can be verified though.
I don't think it can until Korea confirms it.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to take everything in this situation with a grain of salt.
Yeah, they've been really silent on it, so I don't know.
I mean, everybody's kind of been silent, and I don't think they'd admit if their leader died from someone's medical malpractice.
Not really. I mean, at the same time, like, keep in mind they're also. I mean, they have other allies too, so I mean, they have to let
No,
them know if something
I'm just
happens.
saying, if North Korea wanted to announce it, they'd probably just say that the doctor intended to murder him.
Yeah, probably.
That or like he went up to like the high heaven father and his grandfather.
Bro.
Something like that. I don't know. Some weird North Korean propaganda. Why are there North Koreans at my door?
Oh,
So
no.
I want to update information about the cloud saves for Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to be supported yet, but apparently before it didn't allow you at all, but now it lets you onto a screen. It seems to allow you to cloud save, but it isn't right now. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I think they're probably.
Is this cloud storage compatible with my Game Boy Micro?
Yeah, you can finally play New Horizons on your Game Boy Micro, Ethan.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Hopefully they'll implement it in the next update.
I just
though.
want to be able to create like a second island if I ever get bored of my first one, like through like a different profile.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
for
I'll
sure.
Start off with what are you looking for? Cherries and pears.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll start off with those two and nothing else.
Now we'll get peaches
I
next.
hope.
There's a DLC that adds in mangoes.
I think there were bananas and stuff in like older games.
I thought the mangoes did exist too in Animal Crossing at some point.
When you gotta tell your friend to run, mango. Comedy.
Comedy gold.
I'm coming in with great one-liners here today. I am taking Alec's place in that.
Yeah, this does feel a lot more quieter without Alec though. Honestly,
It does. It almost feels. It kind of feels like we're missing a piece because we are.
we are missing a piece.
What time are we at right now?
We're at I think we're hitting. We hit 44 minutes, so I guess we go on for another 15.
That's pretty based.
That is pretty based.
Based on what? I
No,
stole Oliver's thunder. I am so sorry about that.
that's fine. Speaking of, or in other news, did you guys hear about what happened with Valve and TF2?
Oh my god.
What is going on with that? Because I've just heard that it's just full of hackers right now, and I don't know.
So there's some dude, like, he's being like extremely like racist, transphobic, or you name it, whatever. Just
He's just being a Locker Banks member.
I guess he's being a Locker Banks member.
No.
Nah, but no,
We hold
nah.
ourselves to a high standard.
No, we at least hold ourselves to a higher
Unless,
standard.
of course, your name is Alec Marquardt.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, jokes aside though, but seriously, like he was just being racist, transphobic, whatever. I don't know if he was a Valve team member or if he was like a client for them or something. Long story short, like I think like Valve told him to, basically I think got rid of him and fired him because of his views, and then he got mad, and then apparently he leaked the source code for their game engine, and as of now, I think the source code dates to 2017, so it shouldn't affect CS:GO. But I think like games like Gmod and I think TF2 are greatly affected because of that, because their games haven't been updated in like so long. So pretty much the issue is that because like a bunch.
So literally any game that hasn't been updated since 2017 by Valve approved.
Pretty much, yeah. So if you like literally jump on a multiplayer game, there's a huge risk. Like on TF2, for example, there's a huge risk of you getting hacked.
So literally, just don't play 90% of Valve games.
I mean,
online
CS:GO
right
and
now.
Dota 2 still exist, and those are protected.
I'm talking about like Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. Yeah, probably.
Left 4 Dead is probably loaded right now.
I mean, let me check if they fixed it. I remember Valve released a statement.
I mean, they're probably. I mean, this is probably the most work they've done in like the last 12 years.
That's true.
So give them credit. Now they actually have to work right now.
Yeah, probably.
Being cut off of Steam sales.
Somehow involve the number 3 into this hacking situation, and Valve will make sure it disappears.
There were some rumors that they did had like
Valve only codes in binary because there's no freeze.
there was some leak around that was flying around some time ago. Some dude who used to work at Valve, he said that that Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 did definitely exist, but I don't know. They just but Valve is just like
Finally, Half-Life 3.
finally Half-Life 3.
Don't you mean Half-Life Alyx?
Half-Life
Like,
Alyx
how
was
do
really good. I heard.
How do
Yeah, I
you
heard that
straight
too.
up just end a series, or how do you straight up leave a series on a cliffhanger and then don't make the sequel to it?
I
Like,
don't know.
what?
It's a lot of Netflix shows, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
isn't
Netflix
The
shows.
Walking Dead.
I don't know. Some people were saying like it's just because of the
Well, I
rising.
guess Left 4 Dead is kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Locker Bank's a closure, so...
Well, I guess we did kind of. We closed it a first time and then we closed it again,
Yeah.
and then we made. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't bring that up.
No. What I was gonna say was, I don't know. I think I remember Val saying it's like just because the expectations or whatever. But I like if they were able to make Half-Life Alyx and everyone loved it, I think they could do a really good job with Half-Life 3 because the Half-Life Alyx shows.
Everyone knows that Valve is 100% capable of making an amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because if they still got the writing chops from Half-Life Alyx, though, they really should try looking at what they can do for 3. I think, in my opinion.
I don't care about the story so much for 3. I just care about the coding, so that way they can get to work on literally every other game.
That's true. Like TF2.
They can make a TF3, a new Counter-Strike game.
I don't think Counter-Strike was gonna.
New Portal game, why not?
A new
Actually,
Portal game, yeah.
There are 3 Counter-Strike games.
Yeah, there's Classic, and then there's another one, and then there's
There's
CS:GO.
Counter-Strike, there's Source, and then there's Global Offensive.
Yeah, Global Offensive is the current one. I just want another TF2 update, man. Like they haven't updated that game since like 2017. It still has like it's still topping Steam charts surprisingly.
Well, they better update it now.
Yeah, they really should.
Funny Man Gun Shooter. Ha ha ha.
Bro moment.
Yeah, they better update it now.
They really should.
Otherwise, they got a broken game at the top of their charts.
And
Actually, they do right now.
a game that can easily be hacked, too.
Oh boy, I can't wait to go play a normal game of TF2 right now.
Wait, what's this virus?
Wait, why do I have Protogent installed on my computer? You know what? I think that this is a good place to leave off the podcast. All the other ones have been around this same time period.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to everyone, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll be back next week, and hopefully we'll
With
have
Alec.
with
hopefully.
Alec. Yeah. And
Guest. We don't know who.
yeah,
Maybe
but
not. Maybe a guest. We'll announce it. I promise. On the Instagram, follow it at 2 Minute Studios.
and the
We'll
YouTube
announce
channel.
it. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
subscribe to us.
yeah,
If you made
subscribe.
it this far.
And there's also Twitter. I don't know if that's updated at all.
I
But
don't really use it that much, but
okay, just the Instagram or the YouTube.
Check
Maybe
the
the Facebook. Maybe the Facebook.
subscribe to our channels, and we'll guys keep you updated. And we'll be back next
subscribe.
week for another broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
see
Good
you.
night.